So with the Advanced Cloud Firewall IPS capabilities, we can provide intrusion prevention for all web and non-web applications, or all web and non-web threats. As you can see here across different screenshots, we provide contextual aware protection that leverages behavioral signatures to prevent intrusion. And the way it works is you have real-time threat trending that you can see using the dashboards for the IPS firewall overview. You can actually drill into specifics in some of these areas. For instance, you can look at the user level threat visibility. And all these signatures are provided as part of our threat library that you can go and see. To configure these IPS control policies, we have created a policy construct under IPS control where you can write really granular policies for IPS control, where you can define the rule order, you can define what specific applications or what specific network service groups or URL categories or specific threat categories you want to enable this for. In addition to that, you can also see, as we go into more detail on this granular IPS policy, you can configure it based on IPS category that you have shown here. So there is the definition of services and threats. You can then also define it based on source IP and destination IP, where you can even define FQDNs. You can apply this policy by users, groups, location, network, services, source, destination, or you can even make it time-based. And you can define this also different specifics around action and logging. You can either do a block or a drop. You can do block reset. You can do a bypass. You can allow, and you can do full or aggregate logging. In addition to this, you can also create your own custom IPS signatures using the SNOT syntax. So this allows customers to bring their own SNOT syntax level IPS signatures on top of what we deliver from the IPS control. Another thing that you can achieve using IPS and using these Advanced Cloud Firewall capability is to block evasive traffic on non-standard ports. It is very common for attackers to sometimes use non-standard ports for well-known applications. For instance, they can run a web server on 8999. For instance, they can send FTP traffic on port 22. So using deep packet inspection and application control, we can also identify what the real application is. Instead of just using the destination port as an approximation, we actually look at the application payload to identify the application. And if we are seeing an application with its non-standard port usage, you can actually block it. For instance, you can block any web traffic that is not on port 8443. You can do the same for other protocols like FTP and DNS.